Oh, yeah. Mhm. How could I forget? I have to get my wisdom teeth out. I have to get three wisdom teeth out because one of them, one very unwise wisdom tooth, decided to rear its ugly head around the time that I was having a really bad like infection going on with my molar back here. It just pew, and then it's been steadily going pew. Because I got I got a root canal up here and a root canal down here, and the root canal down here doesn't have a crown because they don't want to put a crown in until the wisdom tooth came out. And originally, I thought that Adoptive Vet was only going to authorize the one, since the other two, I have three, not four, weren't showing any signs, but they actually apparently authorized all three because I guess they figure if you're going to actually knock someone out, you may as well take them all out. And I think the one on this side, while don't act like you don't want to be on camera. She's like, no, I just decided to come over here. It's Zelda's the one who doesn't like the cameras. Even though this wisdom tooth hasn't popped up, the specialist, who's insane, by the way, he said that there's some kind of infection or something funny going on underneath. So apparently, it's just the wisest course of action to take that one out, and then the third one you may as well just take out if you're gonna take out the other two. So that's gonna be so much fun. What was that? I don't know. So far, every pro bono dentist I have seen are really nice. My primary is nice. What is it, endologist? The one who did my root canals, he's really sweet, and this guy's just insane. He's so hilarious. The dentists always wait until they're in your mouth to ask you questions, and he was just doing an evaluation. So he's in my mouth, and he's like, "So you're 34, right?" And I'm like, "Yes." And then I said more like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Oh, you go, girl." And I'm like, I just I just started laughing. He's like, "No, I'm sorry. I'm just a weirdo." He had these cool striped socks on, and he's just hilarious. He was just a funny man. I like funny doctors. I like this wig. It came in ponytails, but then it started slowly getting like frayed and funny looking. And so I was gonna keep it in the ponytails. Decided to take it out, and I kind of like the wavy look. It's awfully long though. I'm not cutting it or anything, but it's like I'm not used to long wigs really, and it's been a very long time since I've had hair this long. I have had hair this long in real life, but it's been a very long time ago. I love how they're sleeping now, but give it about 3 or 4 more hours and they're going to be trying to kill each other over a toy or something. I just spaced out, but it's because I'm trying to think if there's anything I have to say. I don't think so. But the bottom line is, I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm still not myself. Like, for me, it feels like someone's pushing me underwater, pushing me underground. And I'm like, stop, just stop. You know, I'm trying to crawl out and someone keeps pushing me. Like if I was trying to crawl out of a hole and someone kept pushing me back in the hole, and you know, that's kind of like what my depression feels like. And you know, I could be pessimistic sometimes and a little morbid and dark, but in general, I'm pretty optimistic and silly. And I just hate it when I get into these episodes because everything around me, I mean, could be great and I still appreciate things, but it's like I'm underneath something. That's a problem. The depression even if I don't feel sad, it still skews my perception and my whole thought process. Just like if I were manic, my whole thought process is not quite right. If you're manic or hypermanic, you think you're invincible. You think, I think I'm invincible. I think I'm like the hottest chick in the world. I think I can do anything. I think I'm rich, apparently. And when I'm depressed, it's the complete opposite. It's like my whole perception skewed. The awesome thing about it is the medication does help with me help it cope a little better. And number two, I'm aware that my perception isn't reality, and I'm aware that it's not my normal thinking. I'm aware of, okay, this is just a different version of me. It's not me. I'm aware of this, so I kind of have to constantly put myself in check. Like, no, you're not a failure. You're not a failure. Failing at one thing doesn't make you a failure. No, Joy, you don't know what's going to happen in 1 year. You can't be positive what's going to happen in 5 years. But I don't think I'd be able to do that if I wasn't seeing professionals and keeping myself in check. I wouldn't have that awareness. The medication helps, but if it wasn't for understanding my diagnosis and being able to see things, I don't think I'd be able to tell myself, okay, it's like wearing shades inside a building. You're seeing something different, but you know you're wearing shades. And that's what it's like, okay, I feel this, but that doesn't mean it's true. That doesn't make the depression suck any less, but it keeps me from making very huge and impulsive decisions. Because it's not just during hypermania or mania where you can make messed up decisions. You can do it during depression too. Like, I don't need any stuff. Let me just throw everything in the garbage. And then 2 weeks later, when I feel better, I'm like, where's all my stuff? Oh, that's right. I got depressed and put my computer on the curb because I didn't think I was going to need it because I'm a failure at life. Anyway, stuff like that. Yeah, talk to yourself. My body is like, go to bed. My brain's like, no, I slept already. I'm tired, but I'm not sleepy. How are you feeling?
Tired.
Are you sleepy?
Yeah.
I'm exhausted, but my brain is like, you don't really want to go to sleep. And even if you do, you're not going to stay asleep because your life sucks. Sharpies smell good. I want to get one of the huge ones. Do you think it smells different? I like that toxic smell. Remember that marker that Tony gave? Yeah. Am I weird? I know I'm definitely weird, but am I the only one that likes that toxic marker smell? Is it too late for me to take a sleeping pill? Yeah. We're in the Animal Kingdom. We're just humans. And then Zelda and Abby and Thursday across the room looking jealous.
Thursday's on the floor in front of the refrigerator.
Well, you know what? It's not our fault that she doesn't like the dogs. There's plenty of cats that get along with dogs. We watch videos of that every day. Okay, it's getting warm in here, so I'm going to stop this video. I'm alive. And no matter how negative I feel, there's the positive inside keeping me alive. Okay.